What's up guys, Anders here with another video for you. Lots to get through today, so I'll try and jump right into it. With the PC patch notes for Global, we have pre-anniversary events occurring in anticipation for the 4th year anniversary of the game next week for NA and EU. I also have a giveaway for you guys, so stay tuned till later in the video where I go over how you can enter for a chance to win a LAN Succession outfit. Huge for us guys. Finally have some goodies to give back to you guys for all the support you give me and the channel. Big thanks to Cacao for hooking us up. As for events this week, you may have seen rumors of a Boss Gear event happening. Unfortunately, we don't really have this event yet. We may receive it next week, but according to the event page for Southeast Asia region, you will receive a suppressed Kazarka box for hitting level 56, a suppressed Kudum box for hitting level 57, a suppressed Dandy box for hitting level 58, and you will also unlock 4 missions to complete for unlocking levels 59 and 60. Now, if you're already 60, you'll have all of these things already available once the event goes live. The quest is going to give you a Gaiath, a Dimtree, a Begs, and Muskins. The boxes will give you weapons. They are suppressed items, so they cannot be enhanced and cannot be sold on the central market. So keep that in mind. You can sell them to the NPC vendor for around 100 to 200 million silver each. Now, the main thing you want to do for prep for this event right now is to have a level 53 or higher on a character, complete the Calphian main quest, complete the Fairy Queen Thea introduction quest, and have 1 Glimmering Fairy Wing. That's the T2 Fairy bundle. You'll also need to run 5 Pilafay summon scrolls, so you're going to need 25 Pilafay scrolls ready, and you're also going to need 5 special olive seeds, and one of those quests will require you to kill 1,000 desert nagas, so keep that in mind. That's all you need to know for the prep on the Boss Gear event. Again, we don't have this yet, but we're probably going to get it next week or the week after for the event anniversary quests. As for the events we have right now, we did receive the Super Fever Time. For 3 weeks, we're going to have 200% combat XP bonus, 30% skill XP bonus, 20% life XP bonus, and 50% item drop boost. Now, the life XP does not affect trading and bartering, which is a bummer, but you know, and this is going to be a 24/7 buff, so make sure you use it as much as possible. Combat XP boost will only apply for characters above level 50, so they will not apply to characters below level 50. Next up, we have the Rebellion of the World Bosses events. We now have an extra Vel spawn for the next 2 weeks, same time as usual, but now on both Saturday and Sunday. That means 2 more Vels to try your luck getting Vel's Heart. Now, Kazarka, Nuver, Kudum, and Karanda will now have a chance to drop shiny rings, which can be exchanged for belongings of Adventurer. I did 2 bosses since the reset and saw a few people get these already, so they seem uncommon, but not super low drop rate from what I could tell. Now, the third event is Laras Requests, which is a one-time completion quest line that requires you to hand in 1 special sunflower seed, which, by the way, are probably sold out by the time you see this video. You have to kill 100 helms, deliver 1 scorched fragment, which you can get from a daily that Lara gives, and deliver 1 Serendian token of protection, which you get for killing Kazarka. The rewards are pretty good, so try and get that done as soon as possible. Next up, we have the Mystic and Striker Succession event, since we received both Mystic and Striker Successions this week. You can check out the first impressions of both Successions in the pinned comment down below. The level up rewards are basically the same as usual: level 59 for 50 million and level 60 for a 35 to 45 Valk box, and a bunch of scrolls and some item drop loot scrolls as well, which is always nice. The Pearl Shop also got some decent deals actually, particularly the 2+2 pet bundles. One-time purchase only though, but you do get 4 pets for the price of 2 and include all types of pet categories. So whichever ones you need to go for T4 or whichever ones you want. They have the polar bear, they have the hedgehog. Not really bad at all. They also have the Ranger Ladolin outfit, which is one of the rarer Ranger outfits to get. So if you're a big Ranger player like me and you want to get all the outfits, you're a collector, now's your chance to try and get it on the central market, or, you know. Now, as for the patch notes, like I said, we received the Mystic and Striker Successions. They have all the changes and buffs that they've had in Korea, so it's already buffed. This is what Mystic Succession will be, and this is what Striker Succession will be, especially since they didn't receive any changes in the Korean patch or in the global labs this week. Now, Gyfin Rasia was revamped as well. I'll link you my labs update video where I show you the difference between mob densities. Basically just more mob density, but they are now harder to kill and give less XP than before. They actually went ahead and buffed the monsters even more than what we saw on test server. So we'll see how that goes. Now, bartering received some changes as well. It's a buff to C-Coin collection, since you can now do barters with level 4 items for C-Coins. That's really good. The downside is that we now have higher parlay costs for level 5 materials, meaning C-Coins basically received a buff, but silver income received a nerf. They may balance out, but it's too early to tell. This is a change in anticipation for the Global Labs update that will bring a new NPC that will let you exchange C coins for Caphras, Crons, and memory fragments. Now, up to 5 times a day, you can get 1 Caphras stone for 55 coins, 1 memory fragment for 55 coins, and 1 Cronstone for 45 coins. Once a week, you can receive 15 Caphras for 825 coins, 15 memory fragments for 825 coins, and 15 Cronstones for 675 coins. That change will come into effect in the coming weeks, possibly alongside Papo Cornea and the new Grandia Gamisilvan Harbor. Now, Witch and Wizard both received changes to their Earthquake Evade Succession skill. It was applying bound in PvP when it wasn't supposed to, but they did fix the issue where the damage was not being applied when that skill was on cooldown. Now, Lawn Succession received some PvP damage increases to Blooming Nether Flower and Sulpura Purge. They also received smoother skill animation linking. Guardian received minor changes to Rock Slide, applying stiffness instead of bound sometimes, and Infernal Nemesis was applying down attack despite not mentioning it in the tooltip. Now, loot scrolls now work at Miramok and Gyfin Rasia. And finally, for the NA and EU patch notes, sea monsters now have their drop rate doubled for necessary Carrick mats. Now, before I get into the Korean patch notes, I want to mention the giveaway we will be doing. I will be doing a giveaway for a Lawn Succession outfit. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, follow me on Twitter, and leave a comment down below this video. You can say anything you want to enter into the raffle. Only one comment will suffice. You have to be on NA or EU to be able to receive and use this code. I will announce the winner in next week's patch notes video. If you don't win this week, no worries, I will be doing another giveaway next week, so you'll have a second chance to win. That's all you need to know on that. Best of luck, guys. Now, for the Korean patch notes, they received a new default font. The new font is larger and clearer, so it should be a lot easier to read. Joking aside, it's pretty good. We have it already on test server. It does look fairly clean. We're probably going to get this next week. Thank God. The default font for BDO is not the greatest. Berserker Succession received some changes, but unfortunately, it's kind of hard to say which skills they're referring to, as Google Translate isn't really helping us in this case. Not even the dev note makes sense in Google Translate. It's all over the place. We should see this change regardless of what it is. Most likely, Succession buffs next week. Now, Tamer Awakening received some damage buffs as well, about 25% more damage. Again, I expect this change next week. Valkyrie Awakening received some flow buffs, as well as Alien's Breath, now giving crit rate increase to self and allies, 10% for 15 seconds. Really nice. They should see that next week as well. Lawn Succession also received some even more buffs, more damage, and more lifesteal, which a lot of people were complaining about, and that's coming next week as well. Guardian also received even more animation speed on her skills. And finally, the UI of Lucky Arrow hunting minigames were updated, as well as the server swap UI. I think one of the few ones that were left to be updated to the new remastered UI. Now, before I leave you, I wanted to talk about Black Desert Plus. It's an upcoming companion app for Black Desert, not to be confused with Black Desert Mobile. This app allows you to check the game FAQ, redeem coupon codes like the giveaway code I'm giving out, give you notices when new announcements get pushed out, so patch notes, maintenance notices, that kind of stuff. Guild chat, that's right, you can use guild chat on this app, so you don't have to be in-game to talk to your guildies. Central Market, which is already available through the mobile site of blackdesertonline.com. And finally, Black Desert TV, where you can see who is streaming the game on Twitch. It's a nifty app, free download of course, Korea only for now, but we should probably be getting this down the road. And before I forget about our console bros, consoles now have cross-play. So Xbox and PS4 users will now play in the same server. Asia servers will be opened up for the Xbox service, and if you really want to know more about it, you should watch the stream Perlibis did on the matter. It's about 2 hours long. They go through a bunch of questions from people. The rundown is basically your family name or character name is the same as someone else on PS4 and you're on Xbox. Your names are going to be changed and have some numbers added to it, and you will then receive a free name change coupon for each instance this is the case. There is no way to reserve your name as far as they've officially said, which kind of sucks. So if you have a really good name that someone else thought of, you're going to have a hard time, I think. The Apprentice system is going to be added for PS4 users. The Central Market will also be crossplay. The channels will also be crossplay, but will include Xbox-specific and PS4-specific channels. So if you are a new player on PS4 and you want to play just on PS4 because Xbox is a little bit further ahead of you in the gear curve, you can play on PS4-specific channels. Arsha, as far as I can tell, is crossplay channel only, if I remember correctly. PS4 will be instantly caught up to where Xbox is in terms of content, so all the classes and all the regions available to Xbox players will now be available to PS4 players when the change goes through, and the patch size will be around 4 gigabytes. And I'm going to link you the stream so you can watch more details if you wish in the pinned comment down below. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Let me know how you are liking Mystic and Striker Succession. If you're on console, how do you feel about that whole crossplay initiative? Let me know what you think about that Black Desert Plus app. Does it look cool? I think it looks pretty cool. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Every sub counts as we continue to grow. Like or dislike this video, depending on how your day is going. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.